Hi YouTube, Matt Man here. Um, Wanted to show you something. I come, our good friend Hemning Kemner gave me this program. You see him. This is showing you all the earthquakes around the world, real time. This is the past day and a half. This one right here in green, right off the coast of Japan. Just happened the past couple of hours, and um, and I've been. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for everyone. You're doing a great job on your reporting and investigating and bringing everyone's conclusions and opinions and findings of what's going on with all the bird kills and the pole shifts and the earthquakes and floods. I mean, it's everything's happening. And I just want to high five everyone for all the great reporting you're doing. You're doing such a great job, much better than what the mass media is giving us, what these politicians are trying to shove down our throats. They're just giving us half the truth, and half the truth is not the whole truth. And I come to a starting conclusion last night. Like I said, my good friend Henny gave me this program. I just started playing with it, checking it out, looking at all the earthquakes, and I'm going to show you something real quick. I'm going to stop it. We'll clear this out. All right, now we know down in Tampa they had to redesignate the runways, the longitude and the latitude. Remember that, longitude and latitude. And here's Greenland up in here, and we know that the sun rose 2 days early, and right about, I think we're in the middle, right here off the west coast of Greenland. That's where they reported it. Yeah, the sun rose 2 days early in 2011. Since the beginning of recorded history, this is the first time it ever occurred. Remember that as well. And we're also getting reports from these scientists. We're saying that the North Pole right here, we'll say that's the North Pole, is more moving toward Russia. Here's Russia. So that's in the northerly direction. I'm going to call it north-northwest because of my findings. I took a compass reading yesterday. I'm down here in Alabama. And we'll just say this line right here. I'm right here on this line. And my compass told me I am 2 to 3 degrees west of true north. I am reading left of this line, 2 to 3 degrees of true north. That alarmed me. It really did. That was the first evidence that I could actually see, physical evidence, of something's happening. True north is not true north anymore. It's 2 to 3 degrees west of true north. Remember that as well. And I come to a startling conclusion when I started playing with this program here. And as you see, here's my sun. This is my little post-it note sign I'm going to use for a demonstration. This is all visual aid, so you can understand what the news is trying to tell you. Okay, here's our North Pole. We know it's moving north. I'm going to say north-northwest towards Russia. That's half the truth. And I'm going to demonstrate it why. Now, in basic land nav, or land nav, your forward bearing is where you're heading to. And your back azimuth is 180 degrees of your forward bearing, which is this line. Now, I'm going to show you this. And it's going to you can understand what's really happening. Here's my pencil. This is the North Pole. We're going to say that's magnetic north right there. What is actually happening is the Earth has moved southeast, which makes the North Pole appear to have moved towards Russia at a 40-mile per year rate. These are incremental rates. These are not just the mass movement. These are baby steps. And I'm going to show you. You're going to see how this works. Now remember, here's Greenland. Here's our sun. The sun can't reach Greenland because this isn't southerly most part of our sky since it's winter. The winter solstice has occurred December 21st, 2010. So the sun is moving north in our skies now. Now this is going to show you how Greenland, right here, saw the sun rise 2 days early, and first time ever in recorded history. Now watch. I'm going to move this. Bear with me. It's going to move around a little bit. I'm going to move it south, southeast as best I can. Now watch. Now watch the pole. It's not going to move. See? The Earth has slipped south-southeast, which makes the sun rise here in Greenland 2 days early because it's moved south. The pole has stayed the same. It just appears it has moved north, northwest. This is what the scientists are telling you. They're trying to tell you all kinds of crazy stuff. They're saying that because of glacial melt, the glaciers are melting is why the sun rose 2 days early. And they're saying, oh, it could be the methane gas in the atmosphere that made it appear the sun rise 2 days early. I'm here to tell you, that's half the truth, folks. We have moved south-southeast. Because my compass here is not going to tell me I'm moving north or I've moved south. It's not going to tell me either direction. It's going to tell me if I'm east or west of true north. And I'm reading 2 to 3 degrees west of true north. Now, this is going to explain a lot. I'm not just going to discredit HAARP for killing these birds and fish, because I'm sure if birds and fish were within that magnetic field of HAARP, it would kill them. But this is also showing you that the Earth has, through crustal displacement, has moved south-southeast, which is screwing up all these bird migrations, the fish migrations. It's killing them because they use the Earth's magnetic field lines for navigation. That's why the birds were just starting to crash into stuff, slamming in the ground, killing them, because they were following the magnetic field lines. Now, I'm not saying the North Pole isn't moving. I'm showing you that through crustal displacement, this is going to show you or prove why the sun has risen 2 days in Greenland. This is also going to explain why the birds and fish are dying because of the magnetic field lines have moved. It's going to explain why the jet stream is so erratic, because we are moving south-southeast. And this affects the Gulf Stream. I believe the Gulf Stream has been affected because of what happened in the Gulf with the Gulf oil spill. The loop current has been cut off of the conveyor belt, which is causing the Gulf Stream to stall, giving us erratic weather patterns, crazy weather, snowing everywhere where it's unusually doesn't snow. It's explaining everything because the Earth has moved, which made the North Pole appear to have moved north. We're sliding south, folks. The equator's changing. The bulge around the equator, the bulge of the water through centrifugal force of the Earth's rotation, is going to be redistributed. And I believe it's going to cause the coastlines of the east, west coast, Gulf Coast. I believe the coastlines will be receding inland. I believe the water is going to be displaced. I'm not saying the Earth is going to continue to slide southeast. It could start wobbling. It could start moving somewhere other direction. But this explains a lot. And this is why the birds are dying, the fish are dying, We got mammals, whales, penguins, bats, insects such as bees and crickets. They all use the Earth's magnetic field for navigation, and they probably even they're in tune with this magnetic field, which is causing them to die. And I believe HAARP is causing more of this to happen. And something is pulling on the Earth. And I believe this is also the cause of Nibiru. I know Nibiru is close by, and I think it's near Venus right now. And it is pulling on the Earth, and I believe that's what's causing us to gradually be pulled southeast. I'm hoping everyone's starting to get prepared. Get all your camping gear. Get it all ready, packed up. Get all your survival gear ready to go, packed up at a moment's notice. Stock up on ammo. You're going to need it for protection, survival, for hunting. You're going to stock up on seed. And don't get the GMO modified Monsanto seed. Get the heirloom seed. Because if you plant the genetically modified seed from Monsanto and you grow your first year's crop, you collect your seed so you could grow your next crop next year, it will not grow. They have genetically modified it to where it will not grow. You have to go buy more seed from Monsanto. Plus, it's not healthy for you. It's lacks in nutrients and vitamins and minerals. They're taking all that away. I mean, they're giving it to us, folks. They're hitting us hard with everything they got. With the heart, with the earthquakes, weather patterns, volcanoes erupting. They want us dead, folks. They got underground bases they're going to run into. They're going to leave us just standing on the face of the earth and saying, holding the bag. Say, hey, I hope you do well. While they take our rights away, try to take our gun rights away. It's not fair, folks. I'm telling you, please get prepared. I want everyone to at least have a fighting chance. Because that's what I plan on doing. And please know where you're going to go. Find altitude 675 degrees or 675 feet above sea level. That's where you need to be. So find a good hilly spot near a lake, river, stream, good water supply, and be at least 675 feet above sea level because the water is going to be sloshing. Once this happens abruptly, when this crustal displacement happens abruptly, it'll be like a bathtub. If you just suddenly pull that bathtub, you're going to see the water slosh back and forth. It's going to cause tidal waves, tsunamis, and it's going to go hundreds of miles inland. So be prepared. Find nice high ground above 675 feet of sea level. And I'm just out of words, folks. This is proof. I'm showing it to you. I want you to give me your opinions, your feedback, your conclusions. I believe you're going to see this as well, that this may have what has happened. We have slid southeast. It makes everything coming together. The pieces of the puzzles are coming together. And this Ophiuchus, the 13th secret sign, it's the serpent bearer. It points to the middle of our galaxy, to the black hole. We're lining up to it. This is what the Mayans have tried to tell us. December 21, 2012. That's when we will be exactly aligned with the center of our galaxy.